Wicked.
Yeah, that would be Monday, the 27th.
Oh my word, that was nuts. Okay. Did you hear that too? Or was it just me? Okay. It sounded like someone was like legitimately inside of
Monday, the 27th.
yeah, it sounded like somebody was actively inside of a blender. That was crazy. Okay. All right. Let's get going. Okay, so
Yeah, so my exam's the 27th.
the 27th. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm muted you, Shelly, not because I don't like you, but because I'm gonna get started. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm on page 129 today of the little A.L. Williams play. I'll hit this real quick and we'll go over one of the fundamentals. So it's a company within a company. When A.L. Williams was founded in 1977, I said that an RVP is supposed to build a company within a company, but every company must have great leadership. As an RVP, you are responsible for everything that happens inside your company. It's an Art Williams quote. So there's five like truths, five bullet points, if you will. Number one, A.L. Williams believes that leadership is everything. An RVP is the leader. So like I'm the leader of our team, right? I'm the leader of our organization. And when you become an RVP, you're a part of our organization, but ultimately you are leading your business. Number two, an RVP has his own business. There is no junior RVP. So a big RVP, a small RVP, a securities producing RVP, a personal producing, a business or whatever. An RVP is an RVP is an RVP. There is no junior RVPs. Number three, each RVP reports only to the company and to his SNSD, not to his RVP, SVP, or NSD. So basically, like what it says is the only exceptions are in some areas of compliance and quality of business. All RVPs are expected to operate as a team and as a family. We want the spirit of cooperation, cooperation and respect. Guys, at the end of the day, like it's your business once you're an RVP, okay? So if you're not an RVP, it's not your business yet because you don't know what you're doing, you haven't signed the contract, etc. Like I take on as your RVP a lot of the risk of you writing business, being in the business, like the things that you could do that are illegal, like we bring that on in our office, right? Of not illegal in like a bad way, not like you're out there just like stealing things, but like selling stuff you shouldn't be selling, saying stuff you shouldn't be saying by accident to clients, just not knowing what you're doing. We bring on a lot of that risk as the company owner, as the agency owner, guys, and then you basically report to your RVP, and then I report to Mario. Okay, so that's kind of the process. And so y'all, once you become an RVP, like, yeah, I'm here to help you, but at the end of the day, like you're responsible to Mario with what you do with your business. Number four, the RVP has no excuse for failure. RVPs have freedom and everything else that they need to win. And then number five, the only thing that can cause an RVP to fail is himself. And I'll just go ahead and add one more layer to that and say the only thing that can cause any of us to fail is ourselves. Like we are the cause of and the solution to all of our problems, right? Everything that we want, everything that we need, like it comes down to us doing what we need to do to win. It comes down to us doing what's required to build our business, get where we need to be and stuff like that, guys. So of the 7 fundamentals, I'm going to talk about number 6 today, which is the Hector Lamarck's 7 fundamentals. If you don't know who Hector Lamarck is, I think he's a $3 million, maybe $4 million earner at this point. It says if you're going to be in business, or if you're going to build a business for your new recruits, you must master recruiting across the kitchen table. You will lose new recruits if you do not build them a team during the field training process. By mastering recruiting across the kitchen table, you will inspire new recruits as they see how it's possible to build a sales force and a business. They will learn how to recruit, sell, and build through observing you. This will also lead to limitless appointments, since each new recruit has a warm market that they too will need to be trained in. You will never become a great RVP unless you become great at recruiting across the kitchen table. Every appointment potentially becomes an opportunity to grow your business when you are the master of recruiting across the kitchen table. The key to recruiting across the kitchen table is to finding out what the prospect really wants from their life and convincing them that they can get it by joining Primerica. The better job you do at clearly showing people what a wonderful job that we do for clients, that way they will be wow, let me read that because that was not what it said. It was close. But the better job you do in clearly showing people the wonderful job we do for people, and that what they will be doing in Primerica is truly good for people, the greater the likelihood you will motivate them to join you. People will gravitate to anything that they believe will allow them to get what they really want. The more clearly you show them how great the need is for what we do and how it makes a huge difference in the lives of people they meet with, this will allow them to easily see connection that through offering our products and opportunity, they can build a great business that will allow them to get whatever they want. The better you get at painting the picture of how they will get what they want through starting their own Primerica business, the easier it will be for you to recruit them. People's reluctance in getting involved with Primerica is a result of them not believing that they can do this type of business. Oh, excuse me. I got attacked by a yawn, my bad. This is why you must clearly sell what we do and show how simple it is to present ample evidence of people like them, even people not as accomplished as them, have succeeded in a big way. And that's like the Financial Independence Council book. If you guys don't have a copy of that, there's a bunch at the office, but it's all the people that make 100 grand or more a year in the business. That's it. And you just, hey, this person used to own a tattoo parlor. This person was a trainer. This person was a student. And you just find people that relate to them and you point to them and you show them. I've always asked people this, look at other people, or look if other people have done it that aren't as good as you. Why do you think that you can't do it? If you just allow me to train you and coach you, if you follow my example, there's no way that I'll let you fail. I'll be there by your side until you're totally confident, until you tell me, Hector, you're slowing me down. I can do this without you. Obviously, it's Hector Lamarck wrote this, not me. Until then, you'll help me, or I'll help you every step of the way. Guys, at the end of the day, like, we got to get on more appointments so we can recruit more people, because you're not going to recruit anybody by not being on appointments. You help somebody, save them some money, and ask them the recruiting question at the end. You're providing value in their life, and you're giving them the ability to step into what they might want to be doing. They have no idea. You just have no clue what people are looking for. And Kelly, yes, people are crazy. Okay, we understand that. I'm sorry. Kelly's been dealing with a lot of crazy people the last few days, so it's okay. But guys, part-time people, go ahead and hop off. If you are part-time and you're still on, go ahead and go away. Love you all. Have an amazing day. Whatever I can do to help you, let me know. Hey, we have training tonight at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Sorry, 7 o'clock. Don't forget. The Zoom link will be posted in the Telegram. Make sure you guys are on with your names changed the right way, and call your people, call your team and get them on the call. I love you guys. Have a good day. If you're full-time, hang out for a few minutes. We won't be long today. Kelly, are we meeting with Melissa today? Can you confirm that for me?
Melissa, yeah, I'll confirm it right now.
I think it's at 9. What are we doing with that? Just the FNA?
Yeah, she just wanted to do an FNA. That's pretty much it, I guess.
Okay, cool. I have reached out to the person that's told you 700 times about different KTs that we've had scheduled for FNAs and times that we were supposed to meet, and that you told me one thing and then the other thing and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not going to say who it is, but you know who I'm talking about, I think, because it's on YouTube and I don't want them to watch this, and no, they might, but that's fine. I reached out to them 3 different times and said, I have everything done. I just need your updated interest rates for everything, or not interest rates, balances, and then we'll be good to go. And I've not received a response yet. So just so you know. Yeah, anyway. Cool. How can I help you guys? What do you guys need help with? Awkward silence.
Everything.
Okay. When you recruit somebody and you get them on an orientation and do you meet with them after? Like, what are you guys doing?
Yes, I set a time to meet with them. And if find out you're having an orientation, I also have them get on there. But if you're not having a regular orientation, then I try to, I do an orientation. But and then just, I don't know. I mean, I know that this happens everywhere, but there's those people that start doing stuff and then their brother dies, right? The one girl, and then this happens. And I let it go, and I hope, sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't after that, right? But,
Oh.
the excuse, not, it's hopefully it's not hopefully, because it's her brother that she
Yeah.
said died, but like, but anyway, just to keep the momentum of people going when they get started and they get going fast, they finish stuff quickly, but they don't set appointments, they don't do that and all that. I don't know. It's discouraging some.
Yeah, well, you can't make anybody set appointments. Did you ever do an orientation with that particular person?
Yes, I did one with her.
Okay, so I am doing an orientation, like I just will have an orientation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then I'll do one on the weekend, probably Saturday, maybe Sunday night before Sunday night skills, maybe, I don't know, I'll figure something out. Where it'll be a consistent group orientation, just like Ian's orientation. But when you met with her, did you get her list or did you just tell her to make a list?
I asked them to make a list, and maybe that's my, that's my
Yes,
down. is that my
100%.
downfall?
Yes. No, if you're not getting a list from people, it's because they're not convicted that what you're doing is gonna really help them yet. And so like if I were you guys, I would literally spend like an hour or two with them, just probably not that long, but 30 minutes or so, just talking about who they know and qualifying the list and okay, how can we recruit that person? How can we sell that person? How, like, they need life insurance. How do we talk to them about it? Did they have a family member pass away or anything that you know of? Like, just different things that when you run into them, that gives you the ability to talk to them about those things. Just to know that, like, hey, as we get things going with this person, I'm going to take them and walk them through this process, and just knowing and understanding that some of them aren't going to do it. But if you're just like, I think I said this a little bit yesterday. If you know, for me, I have a track record where I can say, do what I tell you to do and it works, right? Because we have a bunch of people showing up from our team. Like, we have 30, 40 people on meetings at this point. Like, we clearly have a team that's doing stuff. Like, you know, no one that's full-time, no one else on our team has that right now. Like, I mean, maybe Josh a little bit. And Mom, you had that going at one point, right? Kelly, you're like getting there, like you're close, but like you got to have 5, 10, 15 people like showing up on training with, like, you know, redemption and then your little team name next to it or whatever. Like, and that starts to show like, okay, we're building a little bit of a culture. We got some momentum going. Now they're going to listen to you a little bit more. Hey, we got 10, 15 people on meetings. Like, make sure you're showing up, make sure you're doing the things. I need you to make a list. Then you have something to kind of hang your hat on. For me, I literally will tell them, like, look, if you don't have a list, that's great. Get your license. Let me know if you have any questions. Like, I'm training people that will send me a list. And I did a 15-minute phone call last night with someone after they watched the orientation video, and she sent me a list of 20 people. Who knows what's going to come of that, but it's because of the conviction and the way that we talked about it. So, why is that echoing so bad? That's weird. Oh, you're picking up my voice. Hold on. Okay, you're muted now. I was like, I knew you walked in, but I don't know why. I didn't know why I was picking my voice up and I was hearing myself. But okay, but make sure. So when you guys are talking to them, it's always like, who's the next person we can meet with? Like, who's the next one person? Not 50 people, not 10 people, the next person. Like, Kelly, when you're meeting with Angie, it's like, hey, who can we meet with tomorrow? Like, one person. Doesn't matter. Recruit, kitchen table, doesn't matter at all. Who's that one person we can meet with? And then you call your next person and you call Amber and you tell Amber, who's the one person that we can set up an appointment with today? And you just start getting them used to setting one appointment. And sometimes they won't, and it is what it is. You can't stop them from doing that, but you can help them understand that the only way they're going to get to being comfortable to running the business is by seeing appointments happen. It has nothing. It's not by getting licensed. Like, I always ask people all the time, I'm like, how many people do you know that have a degree that never use it? All the time. Okay, cool. Like, if you get a life insurance license but you don't get any field training, that's going to be you too. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but it is, right? Like, that's literally what's going to happen. And so you have to just, with urgency, get them one by one over and over again. And the other thing I'll say too is, like, you have to be like Kelly, you are kind of getting tested with that right now. It's like you just got to be resilient to like just push through the dumb people, like the people that are just going to say stupid stuff and that aren't logical and that just like tell you one thing and tell me a completely different thing, right? It's like, what in the world? Like you think we don't talk at all? Like, how did we end up on this call? Like, right. And that's what I was blowing my mind yesterday. She's like, I didn't say that. I was like, I know you did. Like, I literally saw the message. Anyway, so just the other thing too, I would tell you guys is like meeting attendance should be your number one biggest focus. Recruit them, get them on the training, get them on the list, and start having them see success and plug them into the trainings. Like plug them in, make sure like, I mean, you should be like the loudest person in their ear every day talking to them about, so Andy always told me it's meeting, training, meeting, training, meeting, training with your people. Okay. What do I mean by that? Yesterday, I met with like 15 different people, just quick 5-minute phone calls, nothing crazy, just talking to them. And then today is the training. So yesterday, I told all of them, I will see you on training tomorrow at 7 o'clock, correct? Yes, you will. Great. Tonight we have training. So of those 15 people, about 10 will show up probably. The other 5 won't, that's fine. But those 10, I'm meeting with all 15 of them. I set up a time to meet with them on Wednesday or Thursday. So we'll do meeting on Monday, training on Tuesday, meeting on Wednesday or Thursday for a few minutes, nothing crazy. And then on Friday, I'll make a call through everybody. I'll just talk to a whole bunch of people on Friday. Saturday, we have training. Sunday, we have Sunday night skills, and then I'll set up another training for Sunday or Monday with them, right? So Sunday night skills is a new 101 thing that we're going to start doing. So like, it's not really super in the system yet, which is fine that they're not used to it, but I'm going to still reach out to them and talk to them on Sunday or Monday. And then that's the meeting. And then, or that's the training. And then I'm going to, or sorry, yeah, that's the meeting with them. Then on Tuesday, they're going to go to a meeting, and then I'm going to meet with them again on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then Saturday, they're going to go to training. You see what I'm saying? So it's just this every other thing where every 48 hours or so, you're in front of your person, and every 24 hours, you're texting them, hey, how are you? Where are you with licensing? How can I help you? And you're just the loudest voice in their ear of getting them showing up for stuff and getting them past their tests and on appointments and all that type of stuff. And guys, like use me, like sell out, like, oh, Dan did this when he's got, like, tell them, like, if you didn't get off to a fast start, or you are whatever, like in your momentum, don't have it, whatever, you're like, man, when Dan got started, he did $6,000 in premium. Like, we're going to get you going. We're going to make you some money. Okay. We're going to get you started. Like, we need to get some appointments. How much? And ask them, how much do you want to make in your first 30 days? That's a very crucial question. Because if they're like, I want to make $1,000, you say, okay, can I coach you on how to make $1,000? Are you okay with me calling you and walking you through how to do that? They're probably going to say yes, right? Like, yes, please help me do that. Okay, great. We need to set one appointment every day and get through one chapter every 2 days in your licensing. Never miss a meeting. That's it. People are like, so they want to make this business so much harder than it is. That's really all you need to do. Set up 1 or 2 appointments a day, get your license, and get on training so you get better, so you learn the skills. That's it. So guys, make sure you're getting your team on the training tonight. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys this morning. Just team meeting, training, and just be relentless with them. And again, if you recruit 10 or 15 people in a month or in a 2-week period, if you front load recruiting, they're going to have to kind of fight for your time a little bit, which is going to allow you to build a little bit more urgency in meeting with them. And you'll find people that will set appointments. But if you're recruiting one person every month, you're not going to get that competition in there. You know what I mean? So like, I'm at 10 directs for the month already. Like, I promise you this week, we'll start, those will be some premium coming through that from those recruits. So anyway, guys, training's at 7. Make sure you get your people on. And then how many appointments what do you guys have for the day? How many appointments do you guys have for today? I have like 8 recruits and 3 KTs.
I think I probably have 6 or 7 recruits
Okay.
calls. So maybe 8 or 9. I don't know. Like, most of them are today on my numbers. So I know that I have to set more today because I have most of my appointments today.
I've got 3 recruits and then Melissa at 9 if she responds back.
Okay. You said Melissa at 9 if she responds?
Yeah. She's with us for the FNA.
Right, okay, well, let me know what she says, and then, yeah, we'll go from there, okay? All right, guys.
Okay.
Have a good day.